Hi you guys, it's me, Junie. I really want to tell you guys um, what I have finished reading in April and what am I reading right now for May, and my summer reading list for June, July, August, and I think September, because I start late in September. So yeah, I start in the middle of September for class. So let's get started with my 3 books that I finished for April. Let me remind you, in my first book haul, I told you I mostly read adult contemporary romance novels, and yes, they are adult contemporary romance novels. So let's get started. The first one I finished reading in the beginning of April. That is Holiday Rollies by Christine Member. This is a really fun, quirky book. I really like this book. The one character I dislike in this book is the guy who keeps saying, "Oh no, I'm not gonna go out with you because you're innocent and virgin," to the main character. Her name is Lucy. God, I always want to say Lois, but her name is Lucy. This is her, and I just want to slap his face. I really just want to slap his face. The honest to God, I really do. But I really do like this book. Lucy really likes that guy who's an actor. The guy who says, "Oh, I'm not going to date you because you're a virgin," and all that jazz. So, one Thanksgiving holiday, she decided to go see her soon-to-be brother-in-law. That is this guy, who is a Playboy prince. His name is Prince Damien of Montenegro. It's a small kingdom, I think. I don't know. It's a fantasy kingdom. And she asked him to be her lover, so she wouldn't be a virgin anymore and be so innocent and all. So after contemplating for like, I don't know, hours, maybe 2 hours, he kind of gives in and say, "Yeah, sure," for just only the Thanksgiving holiday. But then they started back up again for the Christmas holidays. So that's what I have told you. That's what the book is all about. That's what the book is about. I didn't spoil it for you. I hope I didn't, because this was a really cute, quirky, funny book. It's really good book when you're wanting to read some wintry book, either in the summertime or in the wintertime. This is one of the books you should read. I recommend this book. Next book I have read in the middle of April, that is by Jennifer Lewis. It's called The Fair Estate. What can I say about this book? This book, I didn't expect this book to kind of drag on, but I kinda like the book. I like the beginning, and I also like the ending. But in the middle of the book, I just didn't like it. I really just did not like it. It's just keep dragging on and on. That she's in DC, but he wants her to go to England with him, and so yeah. Anyways, so it's about these 2 main characters. The first main character is this girl, Ariel Winthrop. She's a long lost daughter of the President of the United States, not this President of the United States, not the real one, it's the fake one. And this guy is Prince Simon Worth of Britain. I should say that. But it's Prince Simon Worth. He's part of the British monarchy. His brother is like Prince is Crown Prince, I think. It's like he's like the Prince of Wales or something, or like that, I think. If you're trying to compare it for real life, so yeah. They first met each other at a benefit, I think it's a charity benefit, that her work was throwing. She saw her across the room, connection sparks, sparks fly. Yeah, that's what happens in these novels. And then, yeah, so that's all there is to say about this book, without even giving you any juicy details. But the only thing I can hint to you about towards the end, it all comes back full circle. So she does get reunited with her biological mother and father. So yeah. The last book that I read in the month of April is The Prince Bride by Louis Fay Dreyer. It's a really good book. I read this book once, and I think I didn't give a review of this book or rate it on Goodreads, but I did this time. And it's a really good book. It's an old book. I think you can only find it on Hawkwin, and Amazon, I think, and maybe Books A Million. So it's about these two characters. This character is named Emily Parks. She owns her own wedding planning business, wedding consulting business. Yeah, and this is the Crown Prince, Prince Luzher Eben. He is the Crown Prince of a small principality. He's next in line to be king of that country, but his father is sick and ailing, and he needs to find a bride before his father dies. So the girl's father was in some kind of conundrum or jam or something, and made a deal with the prince. And so, funny lie within a funny lie. Just, yeah, this is a really good book. It's an old book. I don't know if you can still find a copy of this book, but yeah. The two books I would recommend you guys to read that will be really fast, quick reads are these two, Holiday Rollies and The Princess Bride. But if you want a fast read but you're really patient and you don't mind, then get this Affair of State. Don't struggle through it like me. I just struggled through it and continue reading it until the ending. So yeah, these are the 3 books that I read for the month of April. Now let's get to the books that I am currently reading for the month of May. Right back. So let's get to the first book that I'm reading. I'm actually reading 2 books at the same time. So, the first one is the selection by Kira Cass, I think. I think that's how you pronounce it. Like I said in my book haul, I'm not gonna pronounce her name because I know I'm gonna butcher it, and I think I just butcher it. So, I'm currently only on chapter 7, and so far I am liking this book. I really am liking this book. What I can tell you about this book is this book involves the whole class system. Like, you get the peasant class, the upper class, the middle class, all those class. So it's about this girl. Her name is America Singer, and she fell in love with this guy who is underclass of her. He's a 6 and she's a 5. And that guy is named Aspen. They have a secret love with each other. One day, she received in the mail this invitation to be part of a group of girls to be selected as the prince's wife or the bride or something like that. So what I got so far from it, she got selected. There was a whole lot of press, all rejoicing. She had to go through these formalities, sign these information, and then America and Aspen broke up. That's the part where I'm at. America and Aspen broke up, and I'm like, thank God. The guy, I understand he cares about her and all, but it kind of sounds like he's pushing her away. It's like really pushing her away. He doesn't want her or anything like that. So I'm like, why be with a guy who's pushing you away? Why? Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm reading so far. Well, that's what one book I'm reading in here. What I'm reading so far, yeah, in here. And then I'm also reading Of the Poseidon by Anna Banks. So far I'm liking it. I really am liking it. What I can tell you so far about it is it's about these 2 characters named Emma and Galen. They both met on the beach in Florida. Galen received a message from his human friend because Galen is a merman. Yeah, a merman. And to investigate Emma because his friend thinks Emma is one of them, a mermaid. Yeah, right? Yeah, mermaid. So, Galen is the prince of Sierra, the underwater kingdom, and so Galen and Emma met by, well, Emma's crashing into Galen, and they met Emma's friend Cleo. Cleo dies in a shark attack. And then Galen decided to go to New Jersey Uh, he's still curious about Emma. He's still going to be investigating about Emma, whether she's one of them or not. So, yeah. What else? Oh, his brother, Girum. Yeah, that's his brother's name, Girum, who's now the new king of Syrian. So, Girum and the Princess of Titan, I think, Poseidon, comes together every 3 generations to fulfill a prophecy or something like that. They have to mate with each other. So his mate, I think the princess, dies in the big explosion, which I'm trying to figure out. Did she actually die or she didn't die? That's the curious part for me. But then, yeah. And then Galen meets Emma's mom. So, Emma's mom is a very funny character for me. Very, fatherly-like character. So, I like her spunk, Emma's mom. I'm trying to think whether Emma's mom is a mermaid or a human, because I can't figure out her yet. But Emma, I still am hinting towards that she's a mermaid, because she can communicate with the fish and she can swim underwater for a very long time. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm only in, I need to finish this chapter. I'm only in chapter 9. I'm further on with this chapter than the other one. So yeah, I'm only in chapter 9. I'm really liking this book so far. It's good. So yeah, right here. So yeah, I'm currently reading these 2 books. I have 2 different bookmarks going on here. So yeah, the selection by Kira Cass, and then of the Poseidon by Anna Banks. These 2 books I'm reading. If you guys ask me what am I currently reading and would I recommend it, I would be saying these 2, and yes, I would recommend you guys read these books. So now here is my summer reading list that I hope that I will read in the summertime. I'm continuing on in the series of the selection. That is The Elite by Kira Cass, I think it's called. Continuing it on, I really want to finish reading the whole entire trilogy. So yeah, reading that, and I'm reading the selection story. It's like a little half book for The Prince and the Guard by the same author of the selection and the Elite. It's these 2 books is before the new one that just came out. For that last one. So yeah, I'm going to be reading those in the summertime. And then I'm continuing on from the Poseidon to the Trident by Anna Banks, and I did put my pre-order in for the next one in this series, called of the Neptune. So, yeah. And then I decided I need to have an adult contemporary book to kind of reset my my mindset. So I decided to read The Prince Cinderella Bride by Christine Rimber. It's another one in the series of the Bravo, and it's published by Harlequin. I think you can still find it on Amazon for $5 if you use your Prime card. You can also find it on Harlequin or Books A Million or Barnes and Noble, I think. It's like brand new, it's out, so yeah. And then after reading all that, I would be reading the first book in the trilogy, in the Divergent trilogy, Divergent by Veronica Roth. So, this is my very first utopian book since middle school, so yeah. I'm glad I'm going into it. I think it's a utopian book. Is it a utopian book? I don't know. And then I'm going to be reading the Lunar Chronicle series, Cinder, and Scarlet by Marissa Meyer for the summer. And then I'll be reading Everneath by Brody Ashton. And then decided to read a fantasy book that is also a romance, Not Your Ordinary Fairy Tale by Christine Warren. And then Afterburn Aftershock by Sylvia Days. And then a book by Alex Flynn, Bewitching. I think that would be it for my summer reads, but I might change it up a little bit. I might read Shatter Me and Unravel Me, or the Vampire Academy series books. So yeah, that is all for my April wrap up, my May current reading, and my to be read or summer reading books. So see you guys later. Bye.